Hi everyone. I thought I'd take this opportunity now that so many of us are having to telecommute and to communicate with our fellow coworkers via cameras, either on our smartphones or computers, to share a few tips and techniques that I learned over 20 years spent broadcasting and television news. This is critically important because when we actually are removing ourselves from the workplace, we remove some of that really important magic of human interaction, what stirs desire and interest and even helps get your message across. We lose the energy, we lose the ability to connect watching someone's body language or even being able to just feel that person's energy. So without sounding too woo-woo, actually this is quite easy to overcome once you apply certain techniques to speaking on camera. So if you want people to be actually interested in what you're saying, then think about a couple of things. One is, where are you looking? Right now I have balanced my phone on top of my computer and I'm actually looking where the camera is, not at the center of the screen that we're so often tempted to do. When you're speaking with somebody else, very often you're looking at their face and the picture, if you were looking at it from the third person point of view, would have you looking off camera, not actually at the lens. So pay attention to where that lens is and speak to it. Don't be distracted by other things in your peripheral vision. Secondly, you might want to really pay attention to your voice because very often when we're speaking on a camera or to a video camera, we begin to speak in a monotone like this. Now, that's fine in real life because, again, people can pick up different clues, nonverbal clues, or the energy that you have when you're speaking. But when you're speaking on camera, a lot of it relies on your voice and using color in your voice. So make sure you sort of turn up the volume, almost as if you were reading to a child, the way you would try to bring people to life, characters to life off the page, by adding expression and adding sort of color and ups and downs is the best way to describe it in your speech. So pay attention to the energy with which you speak. Also, try to put a smile on now and then, because again, we have mirror neurons that are activated by expression and by smiling. And if you want people to stay with you and to remain interested in what you're saying, then smile. Now, I just tripped over my words. We will all do that, but I did it with a smile and laughed it off. That puts people at ease. If you freeze when you make a mistake, then that makes people feel anxious. And again, these are the things that are going to get in the way of your messaging. And finally, you probably want to consider using a few visual aids because just this static picture of me sitting here isn't going to do a lot to sort of stir desire and interest. Now, sometimes when I talk to people, I say one really effective way to get your message across is to say, if I could wave a magic wand, this is what I would want to happen. And guess what? I have a magic wand and I use it as a prop. So as silly as that is, I'm sure it probably surprised you and perhaps even brought a smile to your face. That stirs interest in what I'm saying or what you are saying. So whatever that prop may be, consider using that. So those are just 3 tips to help in your situation or the situation that we are all finding ourselves in of having to telecommute and have meetings via cyberspace looking into that tiny little lens. Hopefully this helps you.